So this is the commentary for Killer Bean 2, The Party. And I didn't really spend too much time on the title sequence, as you can see. And here's the dancing beans. And when I was animating the dancing beans, I didn't really have a dancing motion in my mind to animate, so it was kind of clunky. The animation's just like bopping up and down to the music beat. This is all one shot here, going through Killer Bean's bedroom. I always wondered how Killer Bean knew this other guy's cell phone number, but I wanted to add that little touch, like, yeah, how did he know his number, but he had to like really remember that last digit, you know? So it was a little funny moment. There's an infamous Bean butt dance. This moment here when Killer Bean goes ooh right there, that was inspired by Antonio Banderas' acting in Desperado. I thought that was a really great moment. So this is kind of like the gun fu kung fu, and you know, spotlight shines, but I wanted it to be like kind of ridiculous that he has a clapper on the spotlight. You know, it happens enough that he needs an easy way to turn off the spotlight. This guy's smoking, but with no smoke. The beans up there are still dancing, even though this guy crashed through the window. So the scene here with the motorcycle jumping, that's like inspired from a John Woo movie. I believe it's Hard Boiled, when this motorcycle jumps a ramp and tries to land right on Chow Yun Fat. Over here, I always wondered, like, how does he move forward when the grappling hook's like level, you know? It's another movie Hollywood question. Here's a pretty brutal moment. I don't know if I should have left it in. You know, that was pretty brutal. Here's another brutal moment. But to me, this moment's kind of funny. Tapping, you know, getting the guy's attention before he kicks him in his face. Over here, I just had to do slow motion on the bullet catch or the bullet release, because that would make me go like, oh, you know what? This sequence here, this was really 3 different shots. So the first shot was him spinning up in the air, and then ending to the next shot where it pauses, and I just have the camera rotating around, and then the third shot, it picks up from there and then just continues with the animation. Here I thought this sequence worked pretty well. The flow was nice and smooth. The action was nice and smooth. As you can see, that guy's gun, it's too cumbersome. He couldn't even point it down, so hopefully not many people noticed. So this moment here, he does this kind of quirky laugh. I didn't want Killer Bean to be some serious, like, super killer, like, you know, like Rambo or something. I wanted him to have a quirky side, like a really whacked out sense of humor. You know, I think people might be able to relate to that kind of sense of humor better than just being a tough guy. So that was kind of like a point of view camera shot when he's coming around. And I don't know why this guy tried to chop off Killer Bean's head with a CD, but I guess he wanted to. So this is my like great acting moment here.
Just shut up and give me that CD.
And that was Killer Bean's pupils going through his eyelids.
Over my dead body. That's how I was planning to do it. Okay, let's do it.
So now it's like the unspoken words of, you know, the face-off. That was another John Woo inspired moment, you know, the dangling of the gun. So here's like those Matrix bullet trails. What I did was I made this object, basically a long cylinder with all those ripples in it, and I just revealed it or scaled it up over time to make it look like it was traveling. Now this flashback moment, the whole point of this flashback was really just to show the bean sitting on the toilet, because I always thought that, you know, flashbacks are supposed to be like sentimental, but I wanted to like really pull this gag off of him sitting on the toilet and have people wonder like, what the heck, that's like one of his fonder memories. But there's no special message, there's no deeper meaning of him sitting on the toilet. It's just funny, you know, it's just like bathroom humor. So that's all I intended it to be, just some dumb joke, you know. So, you know, it's pretty bad acting here. Killer Bean kind of going psycho. And I thought the perfect ending for this short was to just wake Killer Bean up again. You know, he went nuts because he couldn't sleep before. How nuts would he go now? So that was it. That's Killer Bean 2, and hope you guys enjoyed that one. And notice all these great softwares in the credits. I don't know why I put software in the credit, but oh well. Who else would I put? You know, it was just me and software. So yeah, who else would I put?